eliminated all evidence of the superposition by not being detected anywhere but behind the slits. So the scientists attempted to outsmart the electrons and decided not to have the detectors switched on until after some of the electrons had passed through the slits. But even when they did that, the electrons somehow knew that the scientists were going to switch the detectors on, and the superposition collapsed. There was no interference pattern and electrons were only found behind the slits. Every time the scientists decided to leave the detectors off for the whole of the experiment, the interference pattern emerged, and every time the scientists decided to turn the detectors on midway through the experiment, the interference pattern no longer appeared. So it was almost as if the electrons were going through the slits with their wave function intact, and as soon as they realized that the detectors were going to be switched on, they went back in time, reverted back to particle-like behavior, and erased all evidence of the superposition. So what's actually going on here? Are the electrons actually time traveling? Well, quantum mechanics says that the electrons did not go back in time, but that they did in fact go through both of the slits at the same time, but that as soon as the detectors were switched on, the electrons collapsed their wave functions, choosing to be in line with one or other of the slits and erasing all evidence of their superposition.